9 and 8 in his 2 Pro Bowl years. So the numbers would suggest he's like twice the receiver that Kyle Rudolph is. And then last year, Gronk quietly had a pretty good year. I mean, he played 12 games. He had 89 targets. He caught 55 balls for 800 yards and 6 touchdowns. But Kyle goes to the Giants, and again, you could say it's a product of Daniel Jones, but he had a really quiet year, like a scary quiet year, because he played all 16 games. He got 39 balls thrown to him for 26 catches. So Gronk was 55 catches to 26. Once again, he's doubling his production in 4 fewer games. So, man.
At my dealership, you get a lifetime warranty with every new vehicle.
And now, during the Make This the Summer event, qualified buyers save $10,000 off a new Ram 1500 Bighorn Diesel.
At Matt Bowers, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Baton Rouge.
Listen, Kyle Rudolph caught my eye that night. You might remember that Sunday night game in 2019, another one that sticks in my craw. Minnesota's Kirk Cousins at Jerry World against Dak. Remember, Dak drove him down at the end of the game, and he's just on fire. He completes 5 straight passes, and all of a sudden they go Zeke, throw it to Zeke. Remember, and they just fizzled, right? They just fizzled out, and they lost 28-24. Well, early in that game, Kirk Cousins to Kyle Rudolph gave them a 14-0 lead, which shocked me, but he impressed me that night because he's pretty athletic. It's just not the same. Gronk is a difference maker, even he's about 6 months older than Kyle Rudolph, but at 33, you don't think Gronk could come back in November and make a difference? I believe that, but he'd have to want to do it. He'd have to want to suck it up. He'd have to want to do the meetings. He'd have to want to do everything that goes into it and get hit.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Get hit.
See, that was the part. I mean, I love the game of football, but they were still hitting. I thought, whoa, if I come back, y'all not going to hit? At least not as hard. Skip, also, plus you got to do things to build up to be able to take those leagues. So now he's going to have to get, probably 6 weeks of training, 8 weeks of training in to go back out there on the field and do what he needs to do. And that's the question. The longer you get away from something, the easier it is. Think about how Tom made that decision in 40 days. Tom said, man, if I sit around here and try to make this decision in June, man, I'm like, hey.
Okay, but his point was, I got to do it for free agency because they got to know, am I going to be there? And he's still the lightning rod that people will go to play for.
But he also knows he needs to get his body. He needs to tell myself, okay, I'm going to go. Because all of a sudden, April, May, June roll around here. He's like, well, man, let me go now. That's not enough time. He was doing a little something. He said, you know what? I feel pretty good. Let me go ahead and just let them know my mind is where it needs to be. We're going to go play football. But, Skip, look, I didn't really need this Kyle Rudolph signing to convince me that Gronk is done. Skip, I understand what Drew Rosenhaus said, and I understand I have nothing but the most respect for his girlfriend. But I heard it from him. I heard it from the horse. No, the trainer and the owner, I didn't hear. I heard it from him. The horse was talking.
Okay, she said both Tom and Gronk love to play with the media, toy with the media, and do will he or won't he, and just have fun with it, and maybe he's having fun with it. That was her point.
Yes.
Okay, all I know for sure is you root against Brady, I root for Brady, and I don't like his chances as much with Kyle Rudolph.
He's Tom Brady.
Well, so he's Rob Gronkowski, and you called him the GOAT tight end, right?
But you called Brady the GOAT quarterback, and you said the GOAT quarterback is 4 times more valuable than the tight end. That's what you tell me every day.
I just keep thinking about that play on opening night last year against my Dallas Cowboys at Tampa. They were the